Mmm. That's an odd taste. Well, thanks for coming, folks. I'm obviously Guy Riel, and I missed lunch. Now, we have a huge show for you tonight. So we're going to try to slide it on down that thin tube of your mind, like shoving a blimp through a drinking straw. Or as I like to say, my Saturday nights. Now we're serving up Obama's inaug, vanishing mackerel, and a side of quinoa. I hope you've got a hollow leg, because it's time to chow down. This is the Canadian Rielity. Now, if you're anything like me, and let's face it, you are, you probably missed the brilliant news that sent a shockingly orgasmic wave through the environmental community. This all-round simultaneous half-chub came during President Obama's inauguration address, where he highlighted the need to combat climate change, stating, "We will respond to the threat of climate change, knowing that failure to do so would betray our children and future generations." There it is, folks. Obama is laying down that heavy-duty rhetoric on the issue. So get ready, America. Barack is coming to take your guzzlers. Obama is expected to work through efficiency standards in the EPA to reduce the United States emissions and avoid the true climate warriors in Congress. And this has me riled up. Talk about undemocratic. If America wanted a Congress that would act on climate change, the Koch brothers would have bought us one. Shape up, Barack. Sorry, I get testy when I'm hungry. This is Nude for Food. First up is a story that sends a chill down the spine of meat haters everywhere. Recent reports have come out showing that the yuppie love of quinoa and its high-protein starchy goodness has caused the price of the crop to triple in the past 6 years. This price increase means that poorer locals in Bolivia and Peru, who used to rely on quinoa as a staple of their diet, can no longer afford it. Now, vegans the world over are drowning in their own tears at this news, which, frankly, I find repulsive. Those tears came from animal. Speaking of quinoa, the CEO of Whole Foods, John McKay, put his whole foot in his mouth in a conversation with NPR when he stated that climate change is perfectly natural and not necessarily bad. Now, I'm the first to cheer on Mr. McKay's gung-ho optimism, but this is just bad business. His entire company is based around selling organic kale and $15 activist cereal to rich hippies. And last time I checked the Venn diagram that compared kale eaters to carbon haters, it was just a circle. And finally, in perhaps the least sexy story to come down the pipe since the latest Kardashian divorce, mackerel has been taken off the Marine Conservation Society's Eat with a Happy Heart list due to overfishing, leaving literally tens of people to cry out, "Who can be responsible for this mess?" Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's those fair-skinned, rotten shark-eating Bjorkaholics over there in Iceland, who've apparently been sustaining their excruciatingly long names by rapidly increasing their catches over the past few years as more mackerel entered their waters. And I'm here to put a stop to it all. So listen up, Iceland. The Brits over there love their mackerel, and they are way bigger than you are. So perhaps stop screwing with such a small fry. And that's the final dish for Nude for Food and for the Rielity. Thanks for coming and for, well, stopping by. Good luck, and as always, good night.